Hey everybody, thanks for coming back. This is Jared from Soundcheck. Motherfucker. I'm tripping over my fucking words today. Alright. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 2 of Soundcheck in 20. It was so much fun last week, I thought I'd do it all again. We got a lot to talk about. We have a big week coming up with Nate Smith and Keller Williams both coming to town. We don't have much to review. We were hit by a nor'easter on Tuesday, and there were a couple of cancellations that we're quite sad about. But the Good Tree show was cool on Tuesday. It was kind of unique and epic in its own right. We have new shows to tell you about. And last week, I realized that I totally forgot to mention the Open Jam. So we do the Open Jams every Monday night here at Soundcheck Studios. Doors open at 6:30. It's hosted by Tyler and Chris from Six Fox Whiskey, who happen to be the winners of the Best in State at the New England Music Awards recently. Tyler and Chris are great hosts. They set you up with everything you need. They offer encouragement, guidance, advice. They're amazing. It's really fun. The best thing I think about the Open Jams is that it's a completely comfortable, welcome, diverse atmosphere. You see people from all walks of life with interests in all different kinds of music. And the thing about the jams are everybody is encouraged and welcome. So you don't have to worry about getting up on stage and embarrassing yourself because everybody's going to smile and enjoy what you do because they respect the fact that you have the courage to get up and do it. And you're never going to know if you're going to be a star until you try it, right? And even if you go up and you butcher it, you still did it, and everybody respects the fact that you did it. So if you're a musician in any right, and you just want to see what it's like to be up on stage, go up there and butcher something. It's fun. Everybody will clap and welcome you, and it will be very cool. So don't worry about that. Come down to the open mics. It's, like I said, it's a service to the community, and I think it's super important, specifically this open mic, South Shore Open Mic. You can find it on Facebook. Is like a link to this amazing scene that we have here. I myself was introduced to this music scene in Soundcheck Studios through the Open Jam initially. I was looking for people to play with. Somebody told me about the jam. I went to a bar and hung out and met these people. One thing led to another. Now I'm here. And I've met all these wonderful people, and I've had all these wonderful relationships with these awesome musicians. And we interchange and we jam and we play, and I really found my people here through the Open Jam, and I think a lot of other people have done so just as well. So don't be afraid to come out. Even if you don't play, it's cool. It's awesome. It's fun. So, and there's a green room now too. So before you go on stage, which it's an elevated stage with lights, and you're looking down on the crowd, so you can have your rock star fantasy. Before you go on stage, you get to warm up in the green room, so you totally get the rockstar experience. So come to the Open Jams, Monday nights, 6:30. You got to sign up quick because it fills up quick. So get there early, right at 6:30. Not before, though, but right at 6:30. It'd be great. Tuesday, we had the Good Trees River Band, the night of the nor'easter. Yeah. It was a lot of wind, yeah. I didn't get a chance to check out the show. I heard them sound checking CCR, and it was awesome. And they're always just so fun and happy to be here. And I guess they played the last note of their performance, and the power went out. And they decided to do an encore with just drums. They had a drum circle encore, and they had a blast with it. And I guess this isn't the first time they've done that. I guess they did it at the C Note in Hull like a year ago or a few years back, 2017. power went out and they just hung out and played acoustically. Very cool. We experienced a lot of hardships here. I don't want to say hardships because they're first world problems, but we always seem to come out, and I think that night with Good Trees and the power going out, and they kind of stuck around and played hand drums. That's just that kind of represents, I think, the Soundcheck mentality, where we just try to make the best of everything we can do, and I think it's awesome. You can see the show streaming on the Soundcheck Facebook page. So we have both sets streaming live. Scroll back a week or so, and you can find it. Cool show. I'm going to check it out myself at some point. Wednesday, this Wednesday, October 20... Wait, no, that was the other Dead show. Playing Dead, anyway, every Wednesday. I'm recording this on Wednesday. They're here tonight. If we get this out in time, and you want to check it out, if you can't make it, you can come next Wednesday. And then the Wednesday after that is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, so that's going to be crazy. So I think we should probably push that. That's going to be really fun. Shout out to Mark, who reached out to me and told me he can help me pronouncing people's names. I'm going to hold you to that, Mark. He also said he has some stories about the band name Slipknot ! Which I can't wait to talk to him about. Hopefully, sooner than later, I'll be able to do interviews with folks. I'm still kind of getting my grounds and feeling my bearing here with all this stuff, but I'll bring somebody else in at some point, and we'll be talking to somebody else in pretty much every episode. Hopefully, I can still wrap all this up in 20 minutes. That's why it's called Soundcheck in 20. Thursday, we were supposed to have Soul Monde here. Sole Monde. Mark, I got to give you a call. Figure that out. That's been rescheduled to December 11th with, wait for it, the New Motif. The New Motif opening for Sole Monde. Big show. It's going to be so much fun. You're not going to want to miss it. Mark your calendars. December 11th. The New Motif, Sole Monde. Tickets available now, I think. Give it a shot. Available at Eventbrite. You can reach the Eventbrite website through our website, soundcheck-studios.com. We also missed out on the Tom Petty tribute, Rebels. It was supposed to happen Friday. Canceled due to power outage. Yeah. We were really kind of waiting by the phone for most of the week, saying, do we have power? Can we do this? Can we do this? Can we make it work? Are there going to be problems? And they finally blessed us with power on Saturday the 30th for our Halloween bash with Crooked Coast, Blacktop Strut, and the Devil's Twins. Big, big shout out to Erin, and I forget her friend's name, and I apologize, but they did an awesome job decorating. They came in early. They set up all the cobwebs, and we had caskets, and we had all kinds of stuff. Stevie Burke helped out too. Good look, Stevie. The place looked awesome. Thank you, Aaron, Stevie, and friend. You guys did awesome. So Aaron is in Blacktop Strut. Awesome local band, family band. If you guys missed the show, you got to check the next one out. They'll be back on the 26th of November. That's the day after Thanksgiving. So if you want to, if you're around and you want to come here Wednesday for the Dead show and then do your Thanksgiving thing, and then the day after come right back for the Blacktop Strut show. Such a good band. So much fun. Shout out Aaron, Megan, Declan, Dylan, and Brendan. You guys are awesome. We really enjoyed you guys here. Great, great show. They actually recently released an EP on Spotify called Wait and See. You can find that where you need to. The Devil's Twins were really cool too. I wasn't familiar with them. They're from Boston. They're quite decorated. They've won 2 Boston Music Awards. They've been nominated for 12. They have a new single called Bad Karma that's available streaming. You can Google that. They've been together for over 10 years. It's very, very cool. It's like a dark, jazzy, aggressive rock. It's really, really cool. It's a cool dynamic. They have horns. They have a trumpet and a saxophone player. And they play like early Sabbath dark overtones. There's a female singer. There's other males who contribute to singing. It's a really cool thing. Check it out. The Devil's Twins. It was perfect for Halloween. And it set a great, great mood for Crooked Coast, who blew the place up as usual. energy. That's just Crooked Coast is just energy. They fuse this rap rock with like almost an emo, but like a happy emo, and it's just aggressive and energetic and reggae-ish, and it's got like hip-hop tones, and it's just a really cool sound. In fact, when the guys took their shirts off, the fire alarm went off. That's the kind of energy that Crooked Coast brings. No lie. The fire alarm went off. We had to clear the place out. This was, I think, after their second set. And wait for the fire department, who was here pretty quick. Shout out to the Pembroke Fire Department for getting here in a hurry. We appreciate that. They got here pretty quick. They checked the place out. We were good to go. May have been the smoke machines. They got it working. We got everything going. Got the people back in, and Crooked Coast came back on for an epic encore. It was an awesome, awesome night. Again, turning lemonade to lemons into lemonade. It really worked. Costumes were very cool. Costume of the night. I don't know who. I think the winners were a loofah and a bar of soap. Creative, cool costume. My favorite, my personal pick, and I have to give acknowledgement here on the podcast because it was such a cool costume, was Turd Ferguson. And I'll show you the photo. Turd Ferguson, everything. The hat, the bolo tie, perfect. Check out the comparison. Such a great costume. Props to Turd Ferguson as well. So that was Halloween night. It was very, very cool. Now moving on to the future. Tonight we have Dead Night. Check it out. Tomorrow, very excited, November 4th, Nate Smith and Kinfolk with Six Fox Whiskey as the opener. Most folks know Nate Smith from the Fearless Flyers. He plays drums along with Vulfpeck's Corey Wong and Joe Dart, as well as Mark Lettieri from Snarky Puppy. Very, very, very cool instrumental band. They're promoting an album called Kinfolk 2 See the Birds, which was released just this year. It's got a lot of collaboration, including Brittany Howard from Alabama Shakes and Vernon Reid from Living Colour. So it's the second album in a 3-album trilogy, representing his evolution as a music fan and a musician. The first release was 2017. It was called Postcards from Everywhere. It was mostly about his childhood and his family home. It won 2 Grammy nominees. So this one, See the Birds, is about Nate as a young man considering his life as a musician and going through things that young men go through. He was a young man in the 80s, so it's very highly influenced by Prince, Michael Jackson. There's old school R&B and hip-hop influences. It's a very, very interesting, cool album. It's deep. It's very deep. So Nate Smith and Kinfolk is generally a 4 to 6 piece band. They have multiple keyboard players and horns. So we're going to expect an awesome show, and I'm sure we're going to get it. Nate Smith himself is originally from Virginia, Chesapeake, Virginia. He went to James Madison University. Shortly after, he began playing with Dave Holland's quintet in 2003. He's also played with Pat Metheny, among others. His influences, which was really, really cool for me reading, and I'd love to talk to him about it. He's heavily influenced by Living Colour, which I think Nate and I are about the same age, and I was also heavily influenced by Living Colour in like the late 80s. Before the 90s alternative rock movement kind of came in, rock and roll was kind of sparse. There was Guns N' Roses and Living Colour and like Faith No More and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And beyond that, there wasn't really much out there. So I really latched on to Living Colour early as well. Will Calhoun as a drummer was one of my favorites and one of my earliest influences as a drummer. I'd love to talk to Nate about that. Also Sting, he said, which is obvious. Sting's had the best drummers that you could ever have. He's just the best at hiring drummers. Omar Hakim, Vinny Colaiuta, Manu Katché. And actually he's had Josh Freese from Nine Inch Nails, Perfect Circle, Filter. He's had him recently too. Just FYI. Nate's first solo album was released in 2008. His latest solo album is called Light and Shadow, was released just last year. That's quite good. I read, and I can't wait to check it out, he's got a solo drum set album called Pocket Change. Sweet name, especially for his playing style. And that was released just in 2018. Nate's also done soundtracks for the Discovery Channel and the Learning Channel. So that is Thursday, and that's going to be a blast. Tickets still available. You can get tickets at the door. Go to our website, soundcheck-studios.com. Follow all the links. It'll take you to Eventbrite, and you can give money, and then they'll say you can come in and enjoy Nate Smith and Kinfolk, and it's going to be an epic night, so don't miss that. Saturday, November 6th, Keller Williams. If you're watching this, you probably know who Keller Williams is. If you don't know who Keller Williams is, he's considered a one-man jam band. He was one of the original loop daddies, if you will. Insane loops, insane depth to his sound, bluegrass influences, folk, alternative rock, reggae, dance, electronic dance. His big thing is acoustic dance music, jazz, funk, all kinds of. It's such a good time. It's fun. It's very, very fun, feel-good music. Keller is also from Virginia. He's from Frederickson. He was a theater major in college. He moved to Colorado after college and kind of earned a name for himself as a musician then. Keller is known for playing in multiple projects. He plays with everybody. He's got a band called Keller and the Heels where he plays with Larry and Jenny Heel, a husband and wife. He plays in More Than a Little. It's a hometown gospel funk kind of band. There's also Grateful Grass. It's a Grateful Dead tribute band with bluegrass tones. He does a similar project like that called Petty Grass, which he plays, as you guessed, Tom Petty songs. Very cool. He has another outfit called Quattro. I think I'm saying it right. It's Kwahtro. It's acoustic dance music. And he writes on his website, quote, using my songs as a template for creations involving improvisational bursts of new disco, reggae, drum and bass, and jazz swing afro trap, all with 2 acoustic guitars, double bass, and drums. Very, very intriguing. And that's just Keller Williams. He does a duo with bassist Danton Bowler. He does a trio with Rodney Holmes on drums, who's played with Maceo Parker, Santana, and the Steve Kimmick Band, who will be here soon as well. Stay tuned for that. There's an outfit called Keller Williams with Mosley, Droll and Sipe, members of String Cheese. Drummer Jeff Sipe, or Sipe, has played with Trey Anastasio and Warren Haynes. He also does a kids album, which I love. If you see a few bands that will put together a kids album. Keller's kids album is very, very fun. In fact, when he released it, he would do matinee kids shows. He would do 2 shows a day, featuring like drum circles, a big balloon drop, confetti cannons, bubble machines. He would have a great day and just play his music for kids. Very, very cool. The Relic sessions that he recorded just dropped on vinyl. That's very cool. You can see that on kellerwilliams.net. So that's all I got for this week at Soundcheck. Soundcheck in 20. Thanks for checking it out. More information, check out soundcheck-studios.com. You can buy tickets and see all of our upcoming events. There's a lot of cool, exciting things coming up in December. Otherwise, we're here all the time. Monday nights, open jams, 6:30. Fun times. Wednesday nights, Grateful Dead cover band playing Dead. Don't miss it. Don't miss the next episode of Soundcheck in 20. Thanks for checking it out. We'll see you here.
Back of the pack on my back. Matter of fact, I'm his strap, tie, Condoroga in hand, clandestiny, awaits disparate face. Who that coolest crew? Who the dudes who got the jewelers, jewels, land of the egos to build. Watch you trade for your metaphor, spill. sticks and grip, catching the side eye of the flyest. I guess I finesse jocks and they strap nerve and they that fly. Shorty's asymmetric intact. Who that is me? I am who these kids see. I flam.
Wise kid, find the feeling, don't give. You will find the meaning. Wise kid, find the feeling, don't give. You will find the
at a table with a crew.
We're going to talk about Kinfolk, who is coming here tomorrow, and then Keller Williams. First off, I need to do this again. I need to do this again and not be so high, I think.
Paradiddle in a bottle center. Let the rhythm hit him. P.E. said it. P.E. dreaded, but my spiral will thread it. Awkward faces between the world and dream. They tease you for being a chaser. And one day, it's real. And you're famous. They say you knew you like 20 years later.
wise kid. Find the feeling, don't give. You will find the meaning. Wise kid. Find the feeling, don't give. You will find the wise kid on the block, playing the fool. They don't see your strength, passion and truth. Idolizing cool that you perceive. When the rain